Welcome back, class. My name is Sonja. I'm a motion designer who likes to illustrate, and today we're going to do another Shut Up and Draw, where we hang out, listen to some tunes, and draw on your choice of screen or paper if you'd like to join me. If you'd like to support me, you could subscribe if you haven't already, like this video and share it. I live stream every Tuesday and Friday. And for the next foreseeable future, I'll probably be streaming Animation Collab on Tuesdays and Shut Up and Draw on Fridays, because it feels more like a chill kind of a day to do that for. The end of the week, you know, you're like all stressed out from the week, and a little bit of drawing after your workday feels like the right thing to do. Today I'm going to continue the botanical drawing I was working on last Shut Up and Draw, and I don't know if many of you know this, but my studio setup is in such a way that my computer, when I'm looking at my computer, I'm facing a window, and right now it just started snowing outside. I want to see if I can show you that, because it's just beautiful. I'm just looking at it right now. Let me try and turn this around somehow. Ooh, that's gonna be a difficult one. I'm gonna have to move my tripod. This is my view. I don't know if you can see that, but it's snowing, which is super weird. I mean, it's normal for Munich for March, but it's super weird for me. I didn't grow up in Munich, so it's still very strange to me that it's snowing in like March and April, sometimes even in May. But it's kind of nice to look at when you're inside in the warmth. Okay, I'm going to put on my headphones. I have some lo-fi music to chill out to. And yeah, hopefully you can hear me, you can see me, and everything is as it should be. I'm always a little bit unsure when I touch my setup, and then it's slightly different to before, but I think everything's fine. Okay, so let's jump in to the drawing, and also let's turn on some tunes. And if you have any questions or would like to just chat to each other, let me know what you are working on, just drop that in the chat. Hey Tom, welcome to the stream. Yep, this is the same file. I've now gotten all the way up to here. Still a good bit to go, so just a nice chill drawing session today. I think I'm gonna make that as a regular thing. Tuesdays, animation collab, and Fridays, shut up and draw, unless, you know, some other good scheduling comes up. But I think that's a good thing to do for a Friday, just kind of chill, and that way you know what's coming and you can come prepared if you'd like to draw with me, and you can bring your drawing with you as well. And also about the next animation collab, I was going to suggest that although we have some setting up to do and like the scene files to prepare, I thought I'd jump into the animation real quick and do at least the text animation. I was working on my class today, and there's like a very similar setup with the text, so I thought maybe I'll just jump in and show you how I thought that could go, because that's going to be universal for all the text animation for that entire explainer video. So you can look forward to that for next Tuesday. Don't worry, if you want to chat or if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. Super happy to answer them. So don't feel like you're interrupting me. We are here together after all. It's a community event, and I definitely want it to feel like that, and not that you can't talk to me or that you're interrupting me in any way. So don't feel like you are. You're not. I'm not sure. I want this to be rounded, but if I'm just dragging it down the way I did just then, it was becoming too stumpy looking. I'm not a huge fan of that. Maybe just a little bit like this. Yeah, that's looking good. Yeah, definitely. I actually was just thinking that I was doing everything in like small sections. Even the stem isn't one consecutive thing. So once I'm going into the coloring, I think I want to connect the stem and also kind of connect these overlapping objects that right now are just open paths. I think it's going to be much easier for the coloring in as well to just close everything off the way it's going to be or was supposed to be, you know. So I don't normally, like, I like the look of texture, and I was just before the stream thinking about how, okay, so once the line drawing is finished, what am I gonna do? Because I like a very particular look of design and botanical drawings in general. I like when there's like a little bit of grain and stippling and that sort of stuff. But I'm not very good at that. I'm not very good at adding unnecessary detail to a drawing, but unnecessary in the sense that it's not part of the structure, but it adds, you know, a layer of detail and beauty to the design so it looks finished. So I'm not very good at that, so I'm gonna have to look at how I'm gonna do that. And I definitely want to make it look more finished as a whole, like similar to the tree drawing I did in one of the previous Shut Up and Draws. I kind of added this like dotted background that simulated the leaves on the tree. If you haven't seen that, I can show you. Let's go to my Instagram. I can show you what that looks like to give you an idea. So that was that design, and I started off with just the line drawing and the fill. I didn't do anything with the strokes. They're just basic strokes. I'm still kind of getting into the whole illustration for fun thing. So I'm still a bit of an amateur, I would say, or right at the beginning of my journey. And so what I did here to just give it a little bit more interest than just having the outlines and the fills is that I offset the fill a little bit to give it a little bit more interest. I split the tree into this like natural versus technology type thing. It had something to do with the subject matter. And then I added these like kind of translucent bubbles to make the link between the tree design and the background. So I kind of tried to add some detail and put it all together, but I'm still struggling with that side of illustration to, you know, to add the beauty to to the structural design. So I'm gonna have to see how we get on with that. Layering pictures of concrete and drywall. Yeah, that might be an option, just to give it a little bit more texture and to play around with something that isn't just a straight fill. That'll definitely help. So I'll take that into consideration and try that out. I have a whole bunch of texture files, so they can finally get used. Yeah, it's easy to go overboard with textures, and maybe that's also one of the reasons why I hold back a little bit, because I don't want it to look overdone and distract from the actual illustration. Something I really like is, let me think. I follow a whole bunch of illustrators, and there is, I think, Alice Draws. I really love. Is it Alice? Alice Loves Drawing. She does beautiful botanical drawings, but she usually does them by hand on paper. So I mean, I guess I can add some of this like stippling and the shading, but I think that sort of look works really, really well on paper, and it feels lame digitally, because the whole point why you're adding shading is because you're drawing it by hand, or at least in my mind. But I really love her designs. They're beautiful. Oh, I actually painted a similar thing exactly like this, like a dried rose in this sort of watercolor effect. Funny. Then there is, I did a collab with Lila Taylor. If you haven't seen that, it's on the channel. You can watch the whole animation process. So Lila is an illustrator, and she illustrated this design. This is the animation I did. And this, I think, is the type of like shading or grain that I like. It's like the shadow has got this like grainy texture, and here all of these shadows and highlights have this grainy texture. That's what I really like. So maybe I'm going to try and incorporate that. That would then also mean I have to figure out a light source and where the shadows are going to have to sit. So let's see about that. And actually, so Lila did this in Procreate. So I've never used Procreate, but I would assume that I could apply that in Photoshop, but then I'd have to take the Illustrator, the vector illustration, bring it over to Photoshop, and then draw over it to get the grain. I don't know how that's gonna work. So anyway, there is a whole lot to explore here, which is very exciting, because that's what I like to do at Shut Up and Draw. So yeah, I'll put the music on, but I'll bring down the volume so that I hope you can hear me, because I've brought down the volume, but yes. Okay. So now the volume should be right down, because apparently when I turn down the volume of the music, it doesn't turn the volume down on OBS, it's just on full volume. So when I'm... Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so I'll just leave the music on, but a little bit lower so that I can also talk at the same time. I can't tell how loud it is for you guys. I hope you can hear me while I'm talking, and so that the music isn't overpowering, because my volume control isn't the same volume control as on OBS, so what you hear is not what I hear. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Alright. Oh, I have such a wobbly hand when I try to draw this. Terrible. What is this? I don't want to go in with like a full-on circle, with the shape tool, because then it's going to be too uniform. But this is a whole lot of wobbly. That's okay. Oh, the music's done. I think we need to go to the next. And if you're interested in finding out what I'm listening to, I'm going to link the playlists. Oops. The playlists in the description of this video, so you can check those out later. Okay, excellent. So the volume is just, or the music is just a little bit of background music, as you say. For the longest time, I thought music, the term that defines like elevator music, or like when you're in a mall, this like kind of generic nondescript music is called music. For the longest time, I thought that was just like a slang way of saying music. I'm like, yeah, that music. It is not. It's a term that defines a specific type of music. If you didn't know. If you didn't know, now you know. That's still too many points. Oh, I see. It's because the not the whole thing. Ah, okay, there we go, there we go. Yeah, I want way less points. You are weird. Why are you being weird? Okay, there you go. Excellent. Whoa, why is my hand so wobbly? It must be my Wacom. Because the surface is very smooth. I have a very cheap Wacom. It's like one of those basic beginner Wacoms, so it's not a fancy one. So, what are you peeps up to? Are you drawing with me, or are you just relaxing, hanging back and watching me do all the work? Excellent. This is probably the best kind of a stream to be cooking to. Just kind of hanging back, doing your thing, occasionally looking back at the screen. Nothing too attention grabbing. So I've now decided to just make this full shape. So that looks weird now because it's supposed to be behind behind this flower bud. This is supposed to be a flower bud. Don't know what these flowers are. I took inspiration from a painting I saw in a guest house I've been to. That was the one and only excursion last year that I did, and I just went to a different county to do a little bit of filming and photography as an escape from the pandemic. This is the only time I left, not even the country, I just left my region. Just went to the neighboring region, and yeah, there were these botanical drawings on the wall of this B&B, I guess. Hi, Raul! I hope you're well. Yeah, let's move on to the next one. Some of these I'm not even sure what they're supposed to be to be honest. Like, this is obviously a leaf, but this little phallic shaped, let's say, thing. Hey, cool! You're joining us from Mexico. Nice. I'm not sure what shape to make this. Okay, so I've now made the decision that I will close the shapes. I won't make like strange open shapes. For the time being, this will look weird because they'll be overlapping each other like this. But I think that will make more sense than having to close them later on when they're finished. So I'm just gonna roll with it. Yeah. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. Yeah, so I don't know if you heard or saw, I posted about it on my social media, I think, a few days ago, I think like a week ago. Premium Beat, the stock audio provider, Premium Beat, wrote a blog article about the 5 best content creators doing After Effects to follow or something like that. And I think it was to do with International Women's Day, because they posted it on the 8th of March. And it was all women, and I was included in that. So we have a bunch of new subscribers to the YouTube channel. Welcome everyone who has joined recently and has now watched my videos for the first time. So that's very exciting. I was able to pass the threshold of 1,000 subscribers, which gave me the opportunity to start doing community tab things. I can now share stuff. So if you didn't know, YouTube has like a community tab, and it basically acts like an Instagram where you can post messages and share links, or maybe more like a Facebook where you like post messages, share links and videos. You can share your videos, and when you're on mobile phone, the community tab stuff will appear. So yeah, that's right. That was very unexpected. It was not something that was discussed with me, you know. It's not like they came up to me like, hey, we want to write this blog post. No, they just did it. And I saw this influx of people. I'm not sure what shape to make this. This is why I keep pushing these. I keep pushing the anchor points back and forth, because I'm not sure what shape I want this to be. So, but anyway, about the blog post. So I saw a bunch of people coming in, like new subscribers on the YouTube channel. I'm like, that's weird. I mean, great, of course. But I was like, why all of a sudden? And there was like not as many as the first surge where like 600 people subscribed in 24 hours. This was like slower than that, but it was still a noticeable amount, like more than usual. And I was like, that's weird. Where is this coming from? And I checked my analytics, and it was saying they were coming from Premium Beat. And I'm like, why? That's an audio stock website. How would they possibly find my video on there? And I told Andy about it. Andy, who I do the collab with, the cybersecurity collab. And yeah, and he searched, and he was like, oh yeah, here it is. And he sent me the link of the blog article. I'm like, what? I had no idea. So that was cool. That was really unexpected and very pleasant. It's very nice to be appreciated. Thank you, Premium Beat, and thank you everyone who found their introduction interesting enough to come over to the channel and join the class. Okay, this is getting odd. This shape is weird. I'm gonna have to simplify it. I haven't considered collabs with others, but now that you say it, yeah, that makes absolute sense, and I think I should do that. I should probably also subscribe to the other content creators that were on that list, which I haven't done yet, and I will do that because yeah, I don't actually know that many content creators who create content on After Effects stuff, you know, animation in After Effects. Oh wait, I want to change this a little bit. So yeah, so I should definitely follow them. I don't know if they do live streams. I think some of them may be doing edited content, or I don't know what to... Scripted content? I think that's the term for it. I do mainly live streams. Actually, I only do live streams, apart from when I'm promoting my online classes. Yeah, the thing about Twitch is, I haven't figured out how to add the tags because I'm streaming through Restream, which allows me to stream on multiple platforms at the same time. So right now I'm streaming on Twitch, YouTube, the Periscope, and Picato, which is apparently some sort of creative streaming website. And when I stream through Restream, when I stream through Restream, it allows me to add the title and the description, but it doesn't allow me to add tags and categories for Twitch. And then when I go to Twitch, I haven't found where to change that. It's like grayed out. I can show you that maybe. Let me see if I can show you that. So I'll just go to one of my previous videos, maybe not a highlight, but... Oh, I can add the category, but I can't add tags anymore, I think. So this is one of my previous streams, which is up on Twitch right now, and I can add the category, but the tags, it's like, this is the tag, and that's it. And yeah, so either I'm doing it wrong and I haven't figured out how to do it correctly, or it's not possible when I'm streaming through Restream. So yeah. This is the actual stream, like the original stream that will go away. The highlights are separate. Yeah, so these are past streams, but some of these are the actual stream that can be like replays of the stream, and then you can create highlights of that. So if I go to the highlights, it's the same thing. So basically, I think I have to add the tags beforehand, but I don't think I can do that. Maybe I'm not doing it right. This is Restream, and here you can see I can update the title and the description, but I can add the category, but clearly the category doesn't translate, and there's nowhere for me to add tags to stream for them to appear on Twitch. So maybe it's just a limitation of Restream. I have no idea. Oh, in Twitch, if I go to Twitch, is that what you're saying? Huh. So create a dashboard. And then I go to change the title. Stream manager. Okay. Let me switch to this so I don't share any sensitive data. Okay, and in the stream manager I can add, well, I can change the stream info. Oh, here it is. Okay, but can I have all the tags like saved forever, or do I have to add them every time I start a stream? I wonder. But yeah, essentially, because I'm using Restream, I never bothered with this. Twitch is kind of an afterthought. But maybe I should try a little bit harder and add the tags and everything. Because, yeah, I barely have anybody following me on Twitch. I only have, like, 66 subscribers. Still, I'm over the first threshold, which is 50 subscribers. Yay. And I should close this, because that's going to slow down my internet connection if I'm streaming and streaming. You know what I mean? I'm, like, live streaming and I'm streaming my stream back. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe I'll just do that now. How about I do that now? And then I can find out if for the next stream it, like, stays there. Yeah, that might be true. That's it. Definitely, I'm sure it definitely helps. I was always too lazy or not sure how to do that. But you're absolutely right. I should do that. Let's go with, oh, motion graphics is not a tag. Why not? Animation. Animation is a tag. So I have to use pre-typed tags. Is that right? I can't just go for whatever I want. Okay. Animation. Category art. And if I save this, is this now updated? It is updated! Yay! IRL. Okay, sure. Well, this is also drawing. Do you think they have drawing? Educational. Sure, this is educational. Tutorial? No, not really. Sewing, pop culture. Pixel art? No. I mean, in the bluntest sense of the word, we are working with pixels, so technically, does that make it pixel art? Painting. Well, it's kind of painting, but not really. It's more like illustration. Digital art. Okay, it's definitely digital art. Yeah, education is one of them. I added that. And skincare. No. Weather, fantasy sports, fashion, mode creative. What does that mean? Mode creative. I'll choose it, but I don't know what that means. Some of these are like so gaming specific that I'm not even sure if what they mean. Live vlogging. No. Let's play. No. Okay, I think I've gone through everything now. Yeah, these tags are definitely like pre-selected. I can't change them. But hey, now that's updated. Really? I have 3 new viewers? How do you see that I have 3 new viewers? Oh, I see. You see that? You can see what... Oh my god, I'm such a noob. I'm like, you can see what I can see? Oh, dear god. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, that you can see how many people are online. Ah, yes. Now it's 2 people. Okay, cool. Thanks, Raul. That was very helpful. Learning together. This is what we're here for. Excellent. Excellent. Twitch is so confusing. This is why I'm mainly focusing on YouTube, because Twitch is just, it's like a whole other world. I mean, I'm glad enough that I managed to get like everything that you see right now, you know, this like overlay. I managed to set it up with Restream to be streaming on multiple platforms. I was very proud of myself when I managed to do that. Really? Oh, Oh, that's interesting. So I guess tags do really make a difference, huh? I did not realize that. I wonder if I have to add the tags, like, every time I stream? Probably, right? I guess that makes sense. That, like, they're not saved forever in my stream manager, which would be nice, though. So I don't have to add them every time, but... Oh, so wobbly. Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh, they get saved forever! That's very helpful. That's very cool. Okay, gotta clean this up a little bit. Looks super weird. Right, yeah, so if you stream various things, then obviously you have to change them. Since I only stream one type of thing, it'd be really helpful if I didn't have to add them every time, because I don't stream different content. I only stream the same kind of content, so that would be very cool. This is looking so blobby, I hate it. I want to redraw this. I don't like it. I don't like it. Looks bad. Yeah, that's super weird. I found the same thing. Like, I tried to search for like animation streams or like motion graphics streams, and it's never what you think it should be. Found that very weird, which is why I can only find people if they directly recommend their videos to me. Like Evan Abrams, he does he's a big motion designer who has online classes and he streams regularly. He also streams on Behance. I tried to get that going somehow, but I don't know if you have to be invited or something, so not streaming on Behance yet. But yeah, he also streams on Twitch, and I couldn't find him under any of the tags that I searched for. I only found it because I saw him talk about it. So Twitch is kind of weird in that way. That, I guess the tags are useful to a certain extent, but maybe not all the time. Whoops. There is this... Just then when I said whoops, I remembered this, I don't know if it's a TikTok or a reel, but it's this older lady, and she's coming through like a, I don't know, like a back door of a house into the garden, and she's holding a pan full of potatoes, and she goes, "Hi guys, whoops," because she bumps into the door. "Look at these baked potatoes." And she has this Australian accent. It's the purest thing I've ever seen. I love it so much. And now every time I or somebody else says whoops, I think of those baked potatoes. Very cute. Love it. I don't know if I should keep that bump or if I should just keep the smooth here. I don't like it. I don't like it either way. Damn it. Maybe something like this. Yeah, sure, why not? And let's make this a little bit softer. Oh no, I've been without the artboard. Thank you for letting me know. I've been talking to myself and you could only see my face. I mean, I can understand why you'd complain about that. Yeah, I shouldn't get too distracted with the details of this, so let's just... so blobby looking. I hate it. Oh no. Oops, I had both of them selected. Why are you connected? You're not supposed to be connected. Yeah, damn it. Yeah, boy! Who's the Twitch streamer now? So, is this small? Oh, there are little, like, those little, like, line things. See, this is why I was interrupting the line, so it actually looks like the final version would look, because now this is super confusing. I hate this. I hate how this looks, this like overlapping. I mean, I guess I could be working with a fill, but this is terrible. Okay. Let's lay this out in the right way. Okay, much better. But now, oh god. Okay, this just needs to be below that one. And then what's missing? This one and that one. But then, yeah. I don't know which method I prefer. If I prefer to work, like have the full shapes and then just the fills so they kind of merge away. Like they are the full shapes and I just have the fill so they're like hiding the overlap. Or if I prefer this cutout thing. For the drawing stage, I think I definitely prefer this sort of cutout way of drawing. Because this is annoying. I don't like how these are overlapping. And yeah, this is dumb. I don't like this. But yeah, this is essentially what we're going for here. The music stopped. Let's put on the next track. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, apart from... I think most of the people who are in the chat right now, I think those are... You peeps are the regulars that show up for almost every stream. But apart from that, I get very few random people who show up and kind of engage. Maybe I don't hate it when it's like with the background color. It's kind of it's giving me like a more finished look. I don't hate it as much. But okay, so here comes the problem now, because if I want to draw lines that are like on top of that, I now have to hide these things. So maybe it's, yeah. I mean, all roads lead to Rome, right? It's all just kind of the same thing with different approaches. But yeah, so what you were saying, Raul, about people showing up to your streams, that's pretty cool. It's rare for me to encounter strangers in my streams. It's usually people who already know that I'm streaming and that show up, like you and Tom and Mr... What's your screen name again? Mr. M2, who I'm sure we've spoken offline before, but I don't I cannot connect your screen name with your real name, so Yeah. Ah, yes, that's a good point. I can do that. Indeed, indeed. So how about I just give everything... Oh god, I don't want to give everything a fill. Let's just give everything a fill. Yeah, just go for it. And like you said, Tom, let's keep the opacity down. B. Excuse me, could you please go back to... Oh, that's cool, because I applied it to the layer rather than to the singular pieces. It's now also hiding that. I'm confused. How is that possible? How is it possible that it's hiding the stroke even though it's... Oh yeah, I added the opacity to the layer instead of to the singular objects. In that way the opacity doesn't... The strokes don't show through the opacity. It's pretty cool actually. That's pretty cool. Oh boy, so I have to admit I'm getting a little bit tired. I don't know why, but these last few weeks I've been like sleeping fine, I think. I have the impression I sleep fine, but I wake up so tired, like to the point that I'm having a hard time getting out of bed, and I usually meditate in the morning. And I can barely keep my eyes open. Like most of the time I'll fall asleep, and during my meditations I listen to Headspace and they like remind you, yeah, come back to your thoughts or come back to the breath, and then most of the time I was already asleep and they wake me up like, oh, I was asleep. So just a forewarning, I think we can't be going for too long today. Just because I am so tired. Oh, I like this. It looks nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, cool. So, I wonder how I... Okay, I'm not gonna fix the ones before. I'm just gonna continue with this. And I think I'm gonna get rid of all of these strokes because they make no sense whatsoever. So let's just do that from scratch. Absolutely. I did a what's it called? Mental health day. I took a mental health day on Thursday? Yesterday? Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. I was so extremely tired. I ended up repotting my plants and doing a few like bits and bobs. That was really nice. That was really nice. Seeing as I'm not taking any holidays right now because there's nothing to do and nowhere to go, I kind of justify it with, well, I'm neither taking holidays nor do I take sick days right now. I might as well just take mental health days and, you know, count them as towards my quota. Yeah, Headspace is amazing. I've had it for probably 5 years now. It's my favorite app of all time. I really love the meditations, but also everything else they're offering. This is not an ad. I'm in no way affiliated with Headspace. I just really like the app. So yeah, they have these sleep casts. So I'm a huge fan of ASMR videos, and they have these sleep casts with kind of, they are on the same sort of wavelength. It's like music. It's like a soundscape of, like, let's say the supermarket, and then there's a narrator telling you the story of what's happening. Like, you go to the supermarket and there are these people and you pick up this fruit, and I don't know, it's like a story, and that really nicely lulls me to sleep. I enjoy that a lot. And then now they've also, I don't know if you have seen the Spotify playlists with like, there are these, I don't know how to describe them, like these playlists for like concentration, or like, I don't know what to call them. But Headspace has also started doing that. These like playlists by selected artists that are like good for relaxation, good for studying, good for, I don't know, stress, whatever there is. I really like that. And oh my god, and yet another thing, they have a mindful exercise section. So I mean, if you're into mindfulness and you're into like all of these other things, like the sleep casts and the playlists, if you are gonna get one app of anything, get this one. I mean, it encompasses so many different apps. So yeah, I love it. Again, not a sponsor, just my opinion. Yeah, my partner also finds it creepy. A lot of people don't like ASMR. I guess, in my opinion, I always think maybe it's the ASMR that you've listened to, or maybe you just don't have the physical reaction of the ASMR where you get like the tingly scalp. So for a lot of people, like my partner, he doesn't get it. He doesn't get the physical response to the triggers. So then I can totally understand why it's weird for him, because it's like, oh, this is just a bunch of noise. Why? But I get the physical response, so it's really relaxing to me. Really, really relaxing. So I love it. Maybe I should close this off here. Oh god, no. I don't like it. Let's add a hard... No. Well, that says a lot about your data, Tom. Yeah, no, I don't get a lot of those. I also know that there's a niche for, like, mouth sounds, and, like, there's this one niche of ASMR, which is ear eating, and I'm like, no, absolutely not. I cannot have mouth sounds or any wet sounding thing in my ear. I hate it. So there are definitely different brackets of ASMR, and that is not one of mine. I like more the storytelling. Like, there's a few ASMR artists that go into a lot of effort to create like a cosplay environment with like sets and everything, and that's more what I'm into. I'm not into the... I mean, I guess that's kind of role-playing, but I'm not into the I'm your girlfriend and we're lying in bed and I'm whispering into your ear. That ASMR, that I am not into. No. Not judging anybody who is. I mean, that's totally fine. It's just not my thing. I cannot decide how hard I want this corner to be. Maybe like that. And I already forgot what it was supposed to look like. I guess that's fine. Fair enough. I don't know if that looks weird. But okay. I am also not sure which way this should overlap. I think this is above, so let's give this a white. Yay! Okay, now to decide how this flower bud should look like. Let's go with this one. Oh god, that looks so weird. That is too bumpy. Let's simplify it, maybe it'll look less so. It's so weirdly bumpy looking. I think it should maybe be a little bit flat on top. Let's try that. Maybe too square. Is it too rectangular? Can't tell anymore. Can't tell anymore. Whoops, wrong one. Oh, and I should probably finish this off. Okay, cool. And we'll give that a fill. And then these three are one group, and they should be below this. And then these are yet another group, and now we have a flower bud. That looks strange. I think I don't like how this is curving inwards rather than outwards. Yeah, I think that's better. That's probably better. And it's too close to this edge. Let's bring it up. Or should it be that way? I can't tell. I don't know. Thing is, I also don't remember what the original looked like anymore, so... Looks like something else. Let's go this way. Let's pull this up a little bit. Okay. Now, let's get on with this one. Okay, that's hiding that one, so I don't need to see more. I just realized I'm in the darkness. Let me turn on the light. Oh, my knees. Sorry for the loud noise. No, change my mind. No worries, Raul. Take your time. I hope it's going well with your client work. And I think I want to simplify this a little bit. Yeah, let's simplify this shape. Oh no! Why are you not locked? There's a fly flying around in my room. It's so annoying. Didn't get it. Sometimes I'm not sure if I should add these like little bumps or if I should make it look more even. I feel like I should add the bumps just because it's, you know, I'm creating an organic thing here. I'm not creating, oh no. I'm not creating a super smooth oval shape. So I feel like, yes, I should add these bumps, but sometimes they look so weird that I don't want them there. Let's go with this. Let's make this one like that. Okay. And this I would like a little more rounded. Excellent. And now I can fill this with a color. Put it below. Ah, damn it. I'm gonna hide it for now. Okay, I don't know what these strokes here are, but I guess I'll add them. Alright, I think that's all of it. Let's group them. And these need to be adjusted. That's a weird looking shape. That's what it looked like on the drawing. Well, it's similar, I guess. This is already my rendition of it, so... I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. Is this a leaf? What's happening? Okay. Oh, I think this is like the outside. Alright. Let's go in with something like this. can't tell how these strokes are going. Something like this, maybe? Oops, no. Ta-da! And now I realize, yep, I should have been doing it like this the whole time. Closed shapes rather than just the broken up lines. But that's okay. We have our work cut out for us. And this was where we're at so far. I don't know how I could close these shapes though, because they're like intersecting and stuff. I guess the ones that are lying below should be connected. Like this one can be connected to this one and that one, maybe something like that. Live paint. What is live paint again? Is that this one? No, that's the shape builder tool. Live paint bucket. I don't know. Is that click to make live paint group? What does that mean? I've never used live paint. Don't know what that means. Live paint selection tool. Okay. So, no, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Live paint selection tool. Okay, but what does it do? I don't understand. Oh, there's the fly again. Yeah, maybe that's also an option. Let's see. Shape builder. It's not letting me click this. I don't know why. It's not locked. Oh, it has to be highlighted. Okay, I'll just highlight everything then. Oh, I see, and but it closes it like that. That's not useful. Yeah, I think I need to actually build the full shape and just close it that way. That's okay. We got a fair bit done, and these leaves down here, they are almost done anyway. I just need to fix them up a little bit. And then the other big thing that still needs to get done is these two flowers here. That's going to be the big thing. And obviously, like, fixing a few things here and there. I think I want to simplify this. This is too wobbly. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just leave it like that for now. So yeah, getting there. It's coming along. Yeah, I think I'll just be working on that on the next few Fridays. So if you're interested in joining me and chilling out with me and maybe even drawing something yourself or illustrating or designing or whatever it is that you might want to do alongside watching the stream, join me on the next Shut Up and Draw on Friday. And we will be animating on Tuesday on Animation Collab. So join me for that if you'd like to see me set up that text title animation that I was talking about. Ah, okay. Yeah, I must have selected it wrong. I don't know. I'll figure it out next time, Tom. So, I hope you enjoyed today's stream. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And what do you enjoy about illustration? If you illustrate, do you illustrate? Let me know in the comments. And if you'd like to support me, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video. That helps me out a lot. So I'll hope to see you next time. Bye!